Everyone just wants the drama.
Yo, it's like people go onto the fucking, like, their phones and shit, and they just, like, it's like they reply to shit hoping that people will see it, and it's so fucking pathetic.
Honestly, it's so fucking pathetic. And, like, I remember I was, after my breakup with, like, Faye Reagan, right after she cheated on me, like, I remember being, like, down in the dumps, right? And everybody was telling me all this shit. And I remember that Rich Philbin reached out to me, and he sent me just all he needed is, he said, don't be sad. And that's what I really needed to hear right then. And I just wasn't sad anymore. He was right, man.
Yo, when Darkside Phil sued me for putting the videos of him jacking off in a FaZe vlog, you know, it was like, I was like, yo, dog, people on social media, they're like fucking ants. Like, when they smell blood, they like swarm in that sea.
Those blood ants, man, swarming for that blood, trying to take it back to their
to their queen so they can make more honey, and the honey's like likes. But guess what? You can't drink that fucking honey. You can't drink it. Like the queen is gonna drink the fucking honey. You can't drink it, so you're doing it for fucking nothing. It doesn't mean shit. But like when people were like, oh, you technically did revenge porn on Darkside Phil. Oh, you know, they were starting like the, you know, FaZe Plansky is over party hashtag. He messaged me and he said, you know, you winning. And that was like all I needed to hear. Like,
honestly, people make it their full-time job to be haters. When I had the video where I talked about how people allegedly spotted you at Notch's mansion at one of his Minecraft parties with Mrs. Doubtfire, and even though I'm the one that leaked that in my video, even I'm the one that posted on YouTube, you know, there's so many hate in the comments. You know, I was just like, you know, you guys are just gonna do this all day, then I could talk about other stuff.
But I don't know. And it's like you're a reporter. It's like you're coming at it like objectively. It's like you're fucking you don't have a boss except for like the facts. And if you're like wrong, they'll be like, yo, your ass is fired, but you're not wrong.
People talk about like how Caden was doing, you know, he's doing bumps of Adderall with the general from the commercials. You know, that's just me reporting the news.
I mean, it's just like, that's the type of thing where it's like everybody makes mistakes, and like, sometimes people are fake, where, you know, I thought the general was a real dude, but it turns out like, you know, he's going behind my back saying all this shit to Shaq about what I'm doing.
They're just climbers. They're just climbers.
It's just fuck. And the thing that these people don't like even realize, right, when they talk about like, you know, my ex-girlfriends, or like me with Faye Reagan, or me with Riley Reid, or me with Sarah J, or me with like Gianna Michaels, or anything like that. The thing they don't realize is that just like realness, and this was what Rich Philbin was about, realness is like the real honey. So if you're like real and true to yourself, it's the same thing as like reaching down into an ant colony about 4 feet down, finding the queen, and grabbing all that honey, which is realness for yourself, where like it just fills your soul with good shit. I mean, I remember just the first time I met Rich Philbin a week ago. I was at Hollywood's famous Donald Duck Lounge, right? And Pfizer had just collabed with Supreme on like new sick basketball jersey lines for a fictional basketball league where all the teams were sponsored by a different type of antipsychotic medication. And like I was at the release pre-party with, you know, it was sponsored by George Clooney's tequila and then Dan Aykroyd's tequila. And that was held at the Vineyard that the fucking guy from Tool owned. But I was with, you know, NBA Stupid Ass's producer, Laptop, and, you know, he was going around doing his usual bit. He was telling everyone his dad was Deep Blue, the chess-playing computer. And so we pull up to the Don Luck Lounge. I immediately see Rich Philbin at the front of the building, like, no joke, hands in pockets, right? Literally kicking rocks back and forth on the sidewalk with, like, his head hanging low. And, like, I look in his hand, man, and the kid is literally holding, like, jacks. You know the game Jacks?
Oh, yeah, from, like, the 1800s or whatever?
Yeah. FaZe Clan actually has the number 2 and number 3 ranked jacks players in the world.
Yeah. And he's sitting there, and, like, he's fucking making a chalk circle and putting a bunch of marbles in it, and he's flicking the marbles to knock other marbles out of the circle and stuff. And I'm like, you know, what's good, man? What's up with you? And he immediately is like, bro, what the fuck is Hollywood, dog?
Dude, that's so real. Holy shit.
You know,
that's true.
What the fuck
is
Hollywood?
He was like 100% real and like 50% fentanyl.
And like he's going off on the Don.
I love you.